All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the SUI community. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing tremendous amount of love. Continue supporting and you will see a continuation of these updates. But this right here is a very exciting update because, of course, not only is the price of SUI performing quite well, something we anticipated in our previous update yesterday, but Bitcoin was able, yes, you've heard that correct, was able to touch its all-time high. So of course we haven't actually saw a new all-time high yet, but we did see that retest, at that previous all-time high, which we set for ourselves earlier this year. So pretty much a double top if you want to look at it from that perspective. And, a lot of people were calling me crazy thinking that, the price of Bitcoin could not touch an all-time high in these short days left until the month of October comes to an end. But if you watch some of my recent updates, I was saying, things can move up very fast, especially when you start crossing specific levels for the price of Bitcoin. And as of now, that did end up happening. But let's take a closer look at SUI, see what is happening, and of course what is yet to come. It's up 11.2% right now, with the price back above $2 to be exact, $2.07. Also up 8.3% in Bitcoin comparative, with the market cap at about 5.7 billion. And look at the 24-hour trading volume at $1.2 billion, literally through the roof. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So Bitcoin dominance, we're going to start off with that. So, Bitcoin dominance actually saw a new yearly high at 60.14%. Yes, guys, that is huge. When you put that into perspective, the entire market cap for the entire crypto market is at about 2.6 trillion. So 60% of 2.6 trillion is only in Bitcoin. And when this number goes up, that means more and more money is only in Bitcoin, which of course, in terms of an altcoin rally to occur, it's still kind of, pushed back. So this is what I've been pretty much, emphasizing on my channel for, pretty much the year of 2024. We need to see the dominance pulling down before you start expecting an altcoin season. Some people in the crypto markets are saying that we're not going to see an altcoin season. We're going to continue to see this pattern that we have seen with altcoins, which follow the USD, compared for some that a lot of people are speculating on just perform quite well, such as SUI, of course. But some people, analysts, are projecting that there's not an altcoin season happening anymore. What will be triggering confirmation for that is if Bitcoin is able to hit a new all-time high, which would be a second all-time high. And of course, if Bitcoin kind of starts retracing and money still does not flow into altcoins like it has in the past cycles, then, that could be a conversation that we could be having at that point. But some coins, don't really care about the altcoin season, such as SUI, because it's been pretty much outpacing Bitcoin throughout the 3 months. But if you're looking at Bitcoin, guys, forget about SUI for a second. Look at Bitcoin. You can't make this up. Bitcoin touched that $73,800 for the first time since March 18th. Of course, that is a resistance, and of course, it's going to come as a little bit of a hurdle. But nonetheless, exactly what we spoke about ended up happening. And I still do believe an all-time high could be in play even tomorrow. If you're watching this video as it goes live, and if the price of Bitcoin is already sitting at an all-time high, would not come as a big surprise factor to me. But remember, as we get closer and closer to the U.S. election, I think you do start seeing that sell the news event taking place. So, anyways, all the profits that people are making right now, I still am quite skeptical about this, because we have seen some of these moves in the past. Look at this. We've retested the likes of $70,000 plus several times, and you also have seen the market pull back. And this time around, you're seeing the most important news of the year coming out. And of course, I think that is going to have a huge impact. But nonetheless, look at this, guys. After we broke out of that key resistance, after we saw that shift in Bitcoin, I did anticipate literally in our yesterday's update that, we could see the price of SUI reclaiming back above $2 quite fast. And that's what has happened. You saw SUI making its way up to $2.13, of course, which is a resistance. But if that is able to break out, I even stated that, we could actually end up seeing an all-time high for SUI again. And, speaking about an all-time high, that's only a 15% move for SUI to once again re-enter the price discovery mode, which of course is going to be quite exciting. And I was looking at some, SUI protocols that were performing quite well with this specific bounce. And, obviously the Bitcoin bounce itself. So, it's quite interesting to see what's happening with the SUI ecosystem. Are we going to see, Solana type of ecosystem, expansion happen for Sui. Who knows? Future, you never know. But I have a lot of eyes close on Sui's ecosystem, and who knows what can happen. But right now, the price is holding quite well. We do have some support around this range, specifically around the $2 price point, which is a psychological support. But if we're able to hold around here, great. If Bitcoin is able to push out of an all-time high, which as I've stated, could actually end up happening sooner than a lot of people think. If Bitcoin is able to see that push, I do believe we could set an all-time high for Sui. But with that said, people that did not lock in profits on October 15th and, kind of getting a second chance, have some risk strategy, in play right now. So, maybe stop losses or, lock some profits in, because believe it or not, even though, the market is looking quite bullish right now, uncertainty is still quite high if you're looking at the broader, sentiment from retail investors. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think right now. What are your personal projections regarding Sui as well as Bitcoin? Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support. Cannot thank you enough. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.